In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, drained, anxious, and disconnected from your own peace. The constant demands and pulling of your emotions can leave you feeling out of balance. But the good news is you can take control. You do this by protecting your energy and your peace. Because at the end of the day, what is life if we are just constantly going through the motions, feeling like a hamster on a wheel and not even finding joy in our daily life? If you are ready to learn how you can protect your energy and reclaim your inner peace, then just keep on watching. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. My name is Carys, and this is where we talk about how to elevate your life, unlock your full potential, and become the highest and best version of yourself. Today I want to dive into how to protect your energy and your peace, because I went through years of not feeling like I had any joy in the day-to-day life. I had got to a point that my loved ones had told me that I was sleepwalking through my life. I was going through the motions. I was letting people control my time, letting people control my energy, and it was time to take my power back. So over these years, I've learned how to reclaim my energy, protect it, and find peace and joy in my life. And I want to share so you can do the same. The first place I want you to start is to analyze your thoughts. Not all thoughts that you have are actually yours. They are coming in from external circumstances and your environment. So you need to filter through and figure out what's going on in your mind. Something I recommend doing is spending time on your own. Go out to nature, go sit by yourself, and just see what thoughts come up. It will allow you to figure out what may be suppressed when you're constantly stimulated, but it may be things that you need to work on, things that you need to heal, things you need to improve, things that you need to resolve, and then you can begin to take steps forward in the right direction. Your aim is to have a calm, cool, collected energy, not to be stressed, not to be worried, not to be anxious. And so you first need to start with what's going on in your own mind. The second thing is getting energy awareness. You need to figure out right now where your energy is going. Where are you being pulled in these different directions? I highly recommend to limit the time that you are spending on social media and watching the news. It baffles me that so many people actually watch the news every day. We are not meant to handle that much emotion and trauma and issues that are going on. The media's job is to use fear in order for people to react to certain things. That is why headlines are what they are. That is why you're constantly fed this negative perspective of everything that's going on. Personally, I never watch the news. If something catastrophic is happening, I will find out one way or the other because someone will tell me. Now, you may not want to go that extreme, but limit it if you're one of those people who watches the news all the time. Same thing with social media. Nowadays, our screen time is ridiculous. We are spending a lot of time in this culture spending on social media. That needs to be limited. No mindless scrolling. Set yourself boundaries of when you are allowed to go on social media. Time limits when you're able to be on certain platforms or be on your phone. One thing to remember when it comes to social media is there are people, many people in these companies that their sole job is to figure out ways to keep you on the platforms. The whole algorithm is trained to keep the audience, the users, on the apps. So if you're fighting against that many people, that much technology, you have to be in control of where you're putting that energy into. And then something I want you to do as well is after you get off of scrolling on Instagram, being on TikTok, ask yourself, how do I feel? It's very rare that you're going to get off of a platform like that and think, I feel great, I feel energized, I want to go and do XYZ. That typically doesn't happen. That is why usually if I'm scrolling to go on anything, it's for work reasons, or I'm on YouTube because I'm watching something educational. Be aware of where your energy is being put. I also think that it's important to see how you are after interacting with certain friends that may not be people that you actually want to spend time with. If you're noticing that you're leaving an interaction and you feel drained and exhausted and that it felt emotionally heavy, then maybe you don't want to spend as much time with that person. Next, I want to talk about filling your cup. I love this phrase. I believe that you should be able to fill your own cup so that you can then pour into other people. That's what I believe being a high value person is. The more you fill your own cup, the less outside influences can impact you. If you think of a cup and it's full to the top, it's almost at that point, it's like overflowing at the side, right? That cup is full. Nothing can go in that cup because it's already too full. However, if your cup is only half full, there are other things that can go in there. Other people's opinions, other people's issues, drama, situations. If your cup is not full, it leaves yourself exposed to claiming other people's energy, issues, and things going on. When you are in a half cup mood, when you are in a low vibrational energy, you are more susceptible and vulnerable to everything going on around you. Something that you need to do is know what fills your cup. I love this phrase of a dopamine menu. So this is, what is it for you that would spike your dopamine? What is it that fills you with joy, that would fill your cup? For me, things on my dopamine menu, walking with my dog out in the morning when it's dark. I love it. It's one of the favorite parts of my day because I get creative, I get my flow on, I get ideas that come up, I get clarity on certain things. Listening to worship music. That's probably number one. When I feel God's presence, when I'm listening to my worship music, I feel overwhelmed with joy and love and presence. When I'm hanging out with my husband, pretty much doing anything, that would be on my dopamine menu because we're best friends. So we just love to spend time with each other. Could be doing anything, but that would be on my dopamine menu. My love language is quality time. So just being around each other, I'm happy. Know what fills your cup and lean into it. The next way to protect your energy and your peace is to lean into self-development. At the end of the day, you can only control you. You can't control what other people are doing. You can't control how they react to certain things. You can't control their issues. You can control what you do, and that is it. Some self-development things I did with being able to protect my energy and my peace is building up emotional intelligence. Learning how to detach myself and my emotions from certain situations, people, issues. Working on my mindset. When you learn how to control your emotions, you can figure out what is worth your energy and what's not. Because most of the times when certain situations happen, when certain things are out of our control, most people would then go and put energy into it. Go and put forth their peace because something going on and drama and issues. When you detach yourself from that, you live a much more peaceful life. So work on your self-development, listen to podcasts, read books, watch YouTube videos that are educational. The more knowledge you are, the more aware you can be. And then you can act accordingly with what is worth your energy and your peace and what's not. One huge tip I have for protecting your energy and your peace is to become selective. You need to decide who has access to you. I'm such a big believer in quality people in your inner circle rather than quantity. When we're young and we're growing up, we want to have all the friends, right? But how many are actually genuine? How many will actually have your back any day? I have a very small circle, but they're people who are genuine. They're people that I know I can rely on, and they can rely on me as well. You are the sum of the 5 people who are around you. So you need to be protective over who those 5 people are. You need those 5 people to be supportive, to lift you up, not to drain you, not to bring drama into your life. Those people who are in that inner circle are extremely important and will impact your life in many ways. Something that I think is a misconception is you can be kind, you can be polite, you can be friendly, but you can be exclusive with who you let on the inside. Last, I want to talk about boundaries, because protecting your energy and your peace, you need to learn boundaries and not be a people pleaser. Be okay with saying no. be okay with being polite, but saying no thank you, not for me, no, not today, no, I don't feel like doing that. Stop saying yes to everything or any person. One of the boundaries that I've set for myself is between 5 a.m. and 9 a.m. That's for me. People who are close to me know that unless it's urgent, I likely will be getting back to you after 9 a.m. With work, with everything else going on, it's rare. There's a rare occasion that it's going to be that urgent that I can't get back to you at 9. My hours are 9 till 8 p.m. I mean, that's 11 hours that I'm allowing for people to come to me with things. At 8 o'clock, that's it. My phone is down and I'm relaxing with my husband. And then at 9 o'clock, I'm in bed. But set boundaries with your time. Set boundaries with people. Throughout my week, my Monday to Wednesday are my busiest days. My loved ones know. Typically, I'm not available on those days to do anything, go anywhere, or see people because they are jam-packed from 5 a.m. until 9 p.m. at night. But Thursday and Friday, those are a little bit more of a productive but slower productive days. Still getting work done, but we can meet for coffee, we can meet for lunch. I think I need to make a whole different video on protecting your time. So if you want that video, then let me know in the comments below, because many people don't understand or value or know how to manage and protect their time, but it's the most precious, valuable asset that you have because you can't buy any more of it. So ask yourself today, what is it that you need to do in order to set more boundaries in your life, whether it be personally, whether it be for work, friendships, anything like that? What boundaries do you need to set in order to protect more of your energy and your peace? I also would love to know in the comments below, what is one thing that is on the top of your dopamine menu? What is the number one thing that I say to you? What fills your cup? What is that? Drop it down in the comments below. I want to read what everyone's is. If you want to see more of my life behind the scenes, then make sure you check out my vlog channel. I will leave it linked in the description below. And if you enjoyed this video, then you'll likely enjoy this one too. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.